Good evening from Catherine. Yesterday, I showed you how to sort of weave around my milk cartons for tiny baskets. And I don't know if you remember, but you who saw it, I got some very difficulty with to put on these with the glue. And I tried the glue gun, and it was a pain in the butt because these little start to fall out. I simply just got a great idea, and I am going to show you what that idea is all about, like this. Um, and I need my phone just in case, because it seems somebody is watching. Thank you. As you remember, I tried first with ordinary glue. Helen! Hi, Diana! I can't see you girls. I can't see you here. Oh, thank you. I thought I was going to be all by myself. It's okay. But I found a way actually to keep these little stickers. I'm so happy to see you. Yeah. So I'm sorry for the bad quality of my video. It is very douchey, but maybe I need to clean my computer screen. As you can see, I don't even know if I got it the same size here. Yeah, I did. And then I am going to need this, because I found a very clever way to do this. I got this, and I simply found out if I start up by masking this here, I am going to cover the button here, and I can assure you this is actually carpet double-sided carpet tape. It is sticky on both sides, and this is also what I'm using for my homemade washi tape. So what I'm actually doing is I'm covering the bottom up here with this very sticky stuff. Then I simply take here what I was actually thinking about, because I am actually wasting a lot of paper, as you can see here. But these are so long. Hello, Kathleen. So I was actually thinking to make some shorter ones, but I am going to show you here. I am so happy to see you, Kathleen. So, yeah, as you can see, Um, what's actually happening? Oh, thank you, bless you. Is that, can you remember I tried this yesterday and no matter what I did with the glue, they started to tremble off. The glue gun was nasty. And I want to show you this, how great idea, because what you actually is doing here, I'm putting, oh yes, I tried the glue and I am going to show you, see, you simply stick it on and voila, it is stuck to it like this. Can you see? No such things of this falling off. And you simply, like this. Now I can actually show you without this and hold it like this because now they are not falling apart. And I'm putting this in the center. And I thought I would just, show you girls how to fix it like this. And here, can you see? So, because I do a lot of these here and turn it around. And I am going to use the beginner ends because it is the softest end here. So even if I sort of bash to it, it can keep open like this. Hello, Maria and Teresa. Hello. Oh no, you didn't lose me. Oh, so what we're going to do is here. So good to see you. And better put the right end here. And like this. And as you can see, there are really, oh, I can see myself. Oh yes, it is very good mousetrap tape. It is simply carpet tape. If you look at it, it is from the craft store or the hardware store. It is for carpets. And it's pretty cheap. Oh, thank you. So, oh, you do that, Maria? I I actually got the idea yesterday because I was actually thinking I need something that, sort of stick to it. And then I sort of, my eyes sort of, fall on this. And I say, you know what? Let's try. Okay, Lynn. Wrong end. Like this. And like this. What the beneficial is now is that I'm recycling this, and that means I can actually get this to hold on here. And I am cutting it so it is same size like this. And what I'm actually doing is, because now it is actually stuck to it, but as you can see, it is even strong enough for me to rest it like this to make sure it stays there. I use this masking tape, and I think it is a very good idea. And I do it, I mean, sometimes with bigger boxes like this, where I sort of want to make these firm boxes. And this is going to be into my chest of drawers. So I found some little wood knocked for it, and I am going to leave it that way, but you can also put some felt into it. I haven't decided yet, but I think I am going to cover it up inside, so that's why I sort of made the edge a little higher. And as you can see, this is actually the one I have used this procedure to do. Other ways, you can also make it a little higher and cut it and bend it like this over, and then you can give it some insides, but then you won't have this, I think, beautiful edge to it. And I think that's a pretty charm for it. But as you can see, I feel I waste too much of the paper, but never mind. Because it is actually easier to weave around afterwards. But I can also show you how to sort of make it a little better. So but of course it takes a little time to put this on here, but it is basically for closing up the edges, and of course it will also help it to stay in place. And since you are sort of, weaving around the edge, you won't be able to see the masking tape. And I am going to cover it up with felt. Oh, thank you, Teresa. Yeah. So I have actually seen some of my old videos only have 1 or 2 likes. Hello, Deborah. Hello. Welcome. I'm so happy to see you. Oh, you know what? Can you remember I told you I sort of told this yard taker, or he has to fix the name on my mailbox. He still hasn't, and I told him once again, and once again it was spelled wrong. And suddenly I went down and looked at my doorbell. We live in an apartment. We have a closed door, and the phone down here, and people are going to sort of call to ring our door, and yeah, you know what? He has changed my name on the doorbell instead of my mailbox. Um, so yeah, and every time I try to explain to them, I'm told I am psychotic, and there's always something wrong with me. So I feel pretty sad about that. Yeah. So as you can see, this is actually a very clever way to do this. What you're doing now, you're simply bending it like this here, bend it down like this, and fold it like this. And as you can see, they're staying where they're supposed to stay. When I'm starting, I do like this. Firm grip to them, fold it, and we are actually starting by taking it here like this. And as I told you, we are holding it like this. And that means I am going to lift you up a little bit here, so you can actually see what I'm doing here, like this. And hold it up like this. Then you twist it like this, and twist. And at the same time, you're folding down here. Hold it down, twist, and press it down. And as you can see, they are really firm gripped by the carpet tape. So there's no way these guys can sort of slip out. Like this. No. Hello, Clara. Thank you for coming. Just for a short visit. And you're doing like this. As you can see here. I know I did this also yesterday. Um, but I wanted to show you the brilliant idea here, the easy way to make them stick on this I think it has something to do that these are coated with plastic to make them waterproof. And as you can see, while you're weaving, make sure you are holding it tight here. So, and hold it close to the box, and especially in the corners. As you can see, I have this around the corner. Here. Oh, I haven't seen you written that, Kathleen. I need to keep an eye here. Sorry. Yeah, I mean that might be a good thing. I mean, I am a psycho. I am a, yeah, they call it something, very psychotic and crazy. So it might not be that bad at all. I mean, yeah. So you're absolutely right. But my goodness gracious me, sometimes you really wonder. So, but I was at the church yesterday for crafting. It was so wonderful. I mean, to get out of the house. And this morning they actually very yelled at me because I simply fall asleep because I was waiting, and suddenly I heard, this very soft. I think is there somebody knocking, like a mouse knocking on your door. And then I sort of wake up and go out, and there was a guy who stands there. I was that close to call a locksmith. What are you? And I said, how the hell do you expect me to hear you knock when you sort of just break the door? When I'm sitting inside my bedroom, I can't hear people knocking at the door. And you know what? Besides that, I have already sort of unlocked the door because they were supposed to come. And then I have closed the other door and arranged the alarms, that I'm so lucky. Hi, Maria. Yeah. So now I have put both my alarm clocks to 7 o'clock this morning because tomorrow morning. So it has to be a short one. So early bed for me. Yeah. So that's how it is. Can you actually see when I'm actually shaping this around here, and at the same time I'm sort of trying to keep them pressed down a bit here. So, and I have actually been very busy making these straws here. for my little drawers. But I think I wanted to make some. Oh, yes, Clara. And as you can see now, it is like a piece of cake to sort of keep them on. Yeah, so that's how it is. And sort of press it, but at the same time, keep them close here. And you know what? I'll follow Clara and get some coffee. And I'll stick that there. Because yeah, okay, Kathleen, I'll stay on for 1 hour today. So that means 30 more minutes. But I'm so happy for you to come by. I'll just go and heat up my coffee. And yeah, please be safe, Kathleen. Please stay safe, my friends. So I'll be right back here. And you know what? If Mama Kansas come, I better fill up my water. I got my water just in case. So, yeah. I want to show you how busy bee I have been. Look at this. Here, longer ones, 2 long ones. These, as you can see, I got all these done. Here, here, whoops, and here. So I have got a little load of these. So what we are trying to do here is to fix that one. Here. It's very nice of you girls to support me. So faithful. And come and say hey. And I am so grateful for all of your support and thumbs up. So, but I'm so happy that you girls, I have kept an eye on you. Your channels are promoted. I sort of lost my promotion. Like they don't show that I have sort of put a new stream up, or like they did in the beginning. I don't know why, but I hope you girls are being shown when you have a new because you really do some wonderful crafts, all of you. So, but I was thinking, yeah, it is very cold and icy here too, Clara. And Chopper hasn't been home for 48 hours. I haven't seen him, but he left a message that he's okay. So that I am very thankful. And he is together with some friend. And there's somewhere he can actually have some warm. So yeah, yeah, I am very happy he's okay. Also because he needs to go and hey Kansas, see? Hi Kansas. Oh, we were talking about you. You know what? Uh, yeah. Oh, Kansas, you got your store set up. I need to see that. Oh, that is so kind of Soto. Yeah, I need to see it. I mean, I have been a little behind here. Yes, it is. Yes, it is Kansas. See? But I actually found out Kansas how to do it very clever. Because as you remember yesterday, I had some, I mean, horrible. It costed me a couple of dislikes. But yeah. But I just found out that I remembered I have this carpet tape. You know, it is double-sided sticky. Yeah, because it didn't look professional when I was sitting and showing you girls how to put these on these boxes. And I mean, I think it is important people can see the failure, right? But never mind, I got an idea yesterday to use this. And today I did it smooth and professional. So please, no thumbs down, please. Oh yes, there are Kansas. I mean, yeah, this is a recycled channel. I mean, I have promised you girls I am going to reorganize my entire apartment with only what I got in the apartment, and that means see what I can use. Um, and that means instead of buying something new, I am going to upgrade everything I got, or sort of downgrade something, or change, build it up, instead of sort of go and buy new furniture, things and that. And I was actually thinking to see how much I actually was able to do with free stuff. As we talked about, like the laundry basket, it has actually not costed me anything except for some glue. And I have spent some very beautiful time, joyful time doing it. Oh, thank you. If it's me, you mean I'm famous? Yes. Not here where I live, I can assure you. Only for keep complaining. Oh. Also because these people here. Oh, thank you. You girls, I am also doing it for you girls. I can assure you. I am here for you. See, I have Dalmatians today. Yeah, exactly, Kansas. I can't. I mean, I can't afford that, and I can't identify myself crafting like this. And when people see that, they sort of give up, right? And I don't want that, because you're just as good. If you don't have just a little space, you can do it. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, I haven't combed my hair, but I can't take a shower, so but I am going to my son tomorrow to get a shower. I mean, it is like, yeah, I can wash, right? I do take some, I'm standing in a big uh bucket, and then I sort of, wash up. But it is difficult when I want to wash my hair. So I have arranged that I am going to my son's tomorrow and borrow his bathroom. Yeah, I take a sponge bath. It's when you do it in the old time, you can actually do it in modern times too. Come on. Um, and I could also, wash my hair at the kitchen sink, but I am going to visit my son tomorrow. He said I could sort of borrow his bath, so I have just bought him. He liked to drink this gold Nescafe stuff, what I call powder coffee. So I have just got him a big glass of that. Yeah, he's doing okay. Um, He's happy to be back in his old room. Um, that's for sure. That's for sure. As he says, yeah, at least he got heat on. Um, so, and he's still, reading and trying to get smarter, as we say. These young people need a lot of knowledge. Um, yeah, it is not like our days. I mean, it seems that yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, I have. Oh, my goodness gracious me. Yeah. Do you want to see the pipes? Because they actually put the pipes on today. I am sort of a little speechless about it. I don't know what to say. Uh, I really don't know how to express myself for it. That's for sure. But we can't still use the bathroom yet. But let's have a tour. and you girls can give me a yeah. I want to show you. That's how it looked like. We are going out here. As you can actually see here, that's how it looked like. Um, I'm not sure. Yeah, and this is the floor. At least it is not plastic, as I feared it was. Um, I think it is some sort of ceramic, metallic. Yeah, it was, but more hidden. It was not that visible. It is cast iron, yes. So at least that's good. But I mean, look at the ceiling. I really don't know. I sincerely hope these things are sort of, I mean, something that holding it while it's sort of, I hope so. I really hope so. Maybe they will come with a roll of newspaper and some plaster of Paris and say now that oh yes, more room. So it is how it is, and as you can see, I got my dust plastic on here when they come, and Yeah, I could put the hot glue gun onto them. I don't know. Diana was here, but as you can see, I got an extra one of these trolleys. This is the trolley I made out of cardboard boxes, and this is my gift for my son. And Diana, it is that one. As you can see here, here it is. As you can see, I have made it out of one card box, a second card box. Then I simply made some wheel on it, on a wooden plate. Then I have sort of covered it with paper mache and painted it white. And I am going to make one more. And I was actually thinking, because I'm sure I can, cover it in this basket weaving technique here. And I am going to use the same technique because I got the base now. Oh, thank you, Diana. So what I'm going to do is see if I can sort of cover it with the basket weaving to make it look even more fancy, perhaps, or simply just make an entire new one and just maybe decoupage this one with some things to it. And as you can see, I bought myself a new toilet. I got a brand new toilet. Yay! And here, as you can see, my big basket, laundry basket, is right here on the floor. So, and we are actually going to do that. I want to have, when I got all that water damage done. Yeah, it is expensive. I mean, you want to know, 2,035 Danish kroner for a new toilet, and that's the cheapest one. Yep. But as you can see, I am going to put like this shelves all around here for storage. And I got the new color for the bathroom. And it is actually a blue color. So, but I am going to show you that color later. And yep, back in here, back in with all the stitch here. I have a lot of things I need to have plugged in here. Yeah. Oh, Diana, can you open the back, the water tank for your toilet? I did that because I had a very old one too. So I got an old brick, and my son actually put that brick into this tank, and that means that brick will take space for some water, because you don't need all that water. So you're actually saving about a liter of water, because it has something to do by the level when it stopped taking water inside. So my son simply put big rocks into it, so it had a limited sort of, cut down the water amount, and that way you can actually also save water. Yeah. So if you have an old brick, you simply open up the tank, put the brick down, of course, without blocking but put it in the side to it, and it'll take space, so less water is fit into the tank. I did that with my old one, because it was and the first one I have was this, with the string. Yeah. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Diana. You're welcome. We are here to help each other, right? And give, some good advice. How do you? We're living hard times. So, and as Kansas say, it is also hygge. Yes, it is. I know I smoke too much, basically, but I really am a little stressful here. So I am putting something up here. Oh, thank you, Deborah. Yeah, so I think it's something I learned myself, and I like to learn and observe. And I also like to fix things and, get beautiful things out of nothing. And I think it is very important how to sort of stay alive, and how can I save money. And yeah, so and you also learn a lot, when you live on the streets. You really do. So and I learned from you girls. It must not be easy. To yeah, everything has to go so fast. People forget sometimes to live. Sad. And you know what? I like to live economic. People call it to be cheap, but I don't know about that, because I don't think I'm cheap. I'm just one of these persons, I don't want to buy things too cheap, because if you do, it can in the last end actually cost you a lot more. And I can tell you, my toilet actually has functioned with this brick for about 16 more years. So the reason why I needed to get a new toilet was because of this sort of, it has to be like an S, and the old one was like a D or something. Hello, Lynn. Welcome back. Welcome back, my friend. So yeah. They actually promised you. Oh yes, yes, of course. It's the time difference. So, but did you get your notifications today? Yeah, afternoon. Yes, it is afternoon here in Denmark. It's yeah, midnight. It is actually midnight now in Denmark. So, yeah. Yes, hug Clara. And thank you for coming by. Love you. Hugs and blessings. And everybody, I think Katie will need some prayers. Clara, we are sending prayers and hugs for Katie's husband. So love you. And we'll see each other soon again. As you can see now, I have simply covered it up like this And what you can do is you can also sort of bend it over like this. Instead of making it like this, but I think it is look very nice with the braided edge to it, or you can do like this and just bend it over, and so it is more stick to it. So what do you girls think? Do I continue like this or stop like this, because then it will have like this very plain, or is it going to look like this? Um, so yeah, I don't care about more work. I mean, if it's that's the oh, you'll do. Oh, Lynn, yeah. Yeah, I can start with this and I can do the other one. But I really like that one. I mean, because it has this braided edge to it, so it is a little taller. So I think I am going to stick to that. Um, yeah, but you're right. You can. Okay, yeah, I can try to make one, Deborah. Um, yeah, I mean that's yeah. I was thinking that too, Kansas. But I probably would end up making it like this one because for me it looked more like a basket. Um, and I was actually thinking, I could make like paper like this, have one of these, make it flat like this. Then curl it. Something like that. Um, as you can see here. Maybe not that big, but perhaps a little wider. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I would do that, Kansas, and then simply put some inside. As you can see, I could make knots like this uh, with a bigger piece, but I'm not sure that how to do it. But you can also make like these coats of doing roll it like this. So if I make like a wider one, I could make like a button to take it. Um, no, it doesn't. Kansas, I was actually thinking about taking some fabric. Hello, Angel, my crafty friend. So I was actually thinking about taking these cheap cloth, the same stuff I make the roses out of, filled roses, um, to sort of put it inside, like some felt or some fabric to make it beautiful. um, so it not necessarily has to be paper. It just has to be recycled materials or cheap materials. Oh yeah. Oh yes, that makes sense to me. Yes, yes, yes. That sounds like a great idea. Yeah, I could do that, Kansas. Yeah, or rope handles. Yeah. Yep, you can do that. It makes perfect sense to me. I would say that. And here, that's the beginning. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Yes, it would. Yeah, I mean I did that with the other one, Kansas. Um, if you can remember these, I'm sure you can remember. I made this one for the gray drawers, and as you can see, this is a plastic button. I actually stitched it on to the so it don't fall off. Here, this was the first one I made. Yeah, if you can remember. So I got this now, and now I need my glue. Because and what I was doing is I'm starting here and say 1, 2, and 3 in here and press it down 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. As we were talking about when you are, like a weaving off. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you can do that. Yeah, I could even make them in different colors, Kansas. Different colors knobs to them, because that means you have some, like an indicator. So, when you put something in a drawer and you say, okay, it's the one with the pink knob or the blue knob or the green knob. Yes, I am. I am going to make them 9 and 9 drawers. I am doing that. And as I promised, yeah, exactly. Kathleen. Welcome back. Here it is. And now we are going to glue them. I'm cutting them 1 inch down. And then I'm simply gluing them Yeah, that was fast. Oh, it didn't. That's, you know what, Kathleen, that is so nice when you have days where you can simply go through the grocery. I really hate it when it takes so long. Even more when you're shopping and you can't find what you need. And you go around and you have to convince yourself to find, yeah. And sometimes, I can be quite a brand person. And for me, it can be really a nightmare to sort of switch my brand. And I am pretty good at, oh yeah, no extras. That can be very dangerous. And the problem is our nephew, that shop I like to shop to, has a lot of craft items. I mean, you can get yarn, you can get napkins, you can get, I mean, glues, paints, bling bling, and everything. Oh, so I mean, yeah, I mean, Kansas, you have to see it. It is so beautiful. Um, I mean, I like to promote it. Kathleen, could you put the link to Soldo's channel where she's showing of Kansas shop, and put the link here in the chat box to promote it? Oh yes, Kansas have very beautiful things. You don't know how? Okay, do we have a person here that can help to put Soto's, the link for Soto's, where she's promoting Kansas lovely shop? And that was also make it easier for, yeah. Oh, you'll do it. Thank you. Um, because then you can thank you, Kansas. Because that is so beautiful. And we can promote and we can recommend every peeps here to please go and check it out. Thank you, Kansas. Yeah. And as you can see here, and now I got two of them. And I really like the way they're sort of organic when you look like this. And I think I need to tidy it a little bit. It is a little bigger than this one, but never mind. What I can do is take some felt and glue it inside here so it covers up to the edge here, so you can't see the inner box, but it will make, of course, a sturdier box to it. And if you see it like this, you have it like this. And so, and as you can see, I still have that one to go. So, yeah. Yeah, I am a machine. No, you don't see it. Oh, I forgot to put my brush into water. So let's take the last straws here. Okay. Yeah, I'm very proud of you. No extras, Kathleen. I'm pretty proud of myself because I haven't got any napkins lately. So, yeah, I feel proud. Yeah, I have one of these too. And that is why I sort of want to sort of recycle, upcycle, and sort of craft my way to a beautiful home. Oh, yes, you can do that, Vanessa. Yeah, and I can assure you, I am praying for these poor people that are forced to work without getting paid for it. I mean, sometimes I really believe that the government is the one that should sort of be without the salaries because they must have a lot of money in hold. Um, so no, you are definitely not the only one, Kathleen. Um, that's for sure. Um, That's for sure. Because it is hard times, and I think it's a good idea to save a little bit. I can assure you, Kans, in 5 minutes before you came, I just showed the girls the bottle and told them I better fill it up before my wonderful sister Kansas come and tell me to. Yeah. Fill up a bottle. And I don't save scraps like this. I know you could see, be crafty and glue it as a pattern and crap. Nope. Nope. So, but I think it's a good idea to make these in different colors with flowers sort of things to it. And they are going to stand like this. 9 in a box. And I'm going to oh, do you hear that, Kansas? Yes, exactly. So, I mean, if I had a burner, I would sort of put it in a burner. I even saw somebody who actually made a pair of slippers out of paper weaving. I need to find out where I saw that, but they actually made like straw slippers, and there was a guy who sort of braid them in paper. I need to figure that out. Oh, there's Kansas is the right sister. Oh, she definitely is. Now you can look at it here. See? Over here. My baskets. I'll need to make some more of these. Exactly, Kansas. I mean, I know he said he set up seal them with warnies and stuff like that, but I couldn't. Yeah, but anyhow, yeah, I think they're doing that. They're actually treating the paper straws. Yeah, like I told you, they start to sort of, give them coats with sealing to it before they weave. Oh yeah, animal furs. I mean, I would probably drop something, coffee, or I am not so sure about this either. Aha! Yeah, you do that. Could you make me a challenge? Oh, I could make myself a new crown. Yeah, I could do that. But it is not okay. I could do that. Yeah, I am going to think about that. Yeah. But it has to be a real crown. Yeah, with lots of bling to it. Yep. I'll think about it, but it's not allowed to be made in paper. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so you don't see my crabby dry. It is so dry. I mean, I keep oiling it, and my jacket is, like greasy because of all the oil I put in my hair. Oh, I can make it in paper. Yeah. But it has to be shaped like a real crown with spikes. Yep. I can even do it in a live stream. Okay, purely for fun. Yep, that will be fun to make something non-fungible out of paper. Yep. See what just happened? Yep. I can feel my hands are tired, so I can't tighten them up properly. I just need the few here. It is all different, junk mail stuff. So, and as you can see, you're more lightweight the paper, you're more a little extra white. I give it to it because of the strength to it. And if I make them for spines, I need to consider they have to be stronger. And that's why I simply make two different sizes of straws and thickness to it. Bangle bracelets, yeah. You can make that. Oh, that's great ideas. How is your dog, Kathleen? Your fur baby? I have been thinking a lot on him. I hope he's better, that the last doctor sort of know what he was doing when he was helping you. Oh, that is so good to hear. Oh, I'm grateful to hear that. Oh, that is so good to hear. Oh, I'm so happy that this doctor know what he was doing. Yeah, to give him the right treatment. Oh, you're welcome. Of course, my crafting sister. We are sisters here. We care for each other. That's what we are doing. So, as you can see today, it was very short, and here we are. And what I'm actually doing here, yeah, I am. I just need a few more of these, because then I have made one. What I'm actually doing is I'm taking a junk mail for junk mail, and then I sort of sorted them in categories about stiffness and how to use them, how to cut them, and because these can be long, they have to be a little heavier, because they are actually going to be used as the spines. So it is important to have a little extra strength to it by making them a little firmer. But of course, if you have a heavier paper, it is not easy to do it on a small spine, like knitting needle like this. You have to do it in a 4mm. And as I showed you, it is important because you can then take, this is going to be the beginner spines. And when you go further up, I am going to take the bigger ones, because they can actually cover the entire spine. And in that way, you can actually have a more sturdy spine to weave on. You can also make space when you're weaving basket. You can make space for a silk ribbon, to weave a silk ribbon into it. And what I'm actually seeing in some places, you can actually get them in some professional metal spikes that you can actually roll them on. But again, use what you have. If you don't have a knitting needle, use a barbecue stick screwer. Yeah, good night, Kathleen. I am turning off in a minute. thank you for coming and say good night to your grandkids and have a great day. I love you. So it is also time for me. My princess has been calling. Yeah. And sometimes you can actually see I need to glue it in the middle because it has been stapled in the center. Oh, yes, they are. I just need 4 more and then I am off to bed. So I need to make one like this. So because I kept them together in a bundle. So I know how many I sort of have here. Yeah, I mean, they're going to be pretty. This one, let's see how it's going to look like. And I think that's much funner part of it. That to see how the colors sort of go off. As you can see here, it goes like this. And you can sort of, give them with stripes and stuff like that. Very beautiful. Here we have some with green and red, black. Let's see what we can do. That's the last one. And it didn't get the color. See? Pretty awesome. Yellow, green, tiny red. And that's it. Oh, it is. Yeah. And that's what I got out of it. Out of one magazine. 18. Yeah. And you can see some have green colors. I got 18 out of 1 here. So, and that means I have some for stems, or as we call them, spines, like this. And because then I know these have the same thickness to it. Oh, hello, Barbara. Yeah, you should join me, Kansas. And I want to show you. This is, I mean, I do them even that short, as you can see it. This size give a good size. Yeah. So I do them down to this. Yeah, and this is some sort of the heavy paper that has to be rolled on the bigger needle. And I like, when my junk mail comes, I simply start to sort of, roll it up, cut it up into stripes like this. So that's what I'm doing. And I got the newspaper. And you know what? I actually forgot a letter. Okay, it does. I didn't know that. It seems something. Okay. Yeah, okay. I didn't know that. It has changed now. Oh, thank you, Riva. I didn't know that. It seems somebody went to this is also junk mail. It is a heavy cardboard and some very heavy paper. And even the envelope is, yeah, that is for in the craft junk mail box. Yeah, here it is. I got this, Barbara. If you're still here, the first row is almost done. to put on display. I just need a couple more. I need to go around here. So then I'm simply going to measure up how to do it. And don't tell anyone, but as you can see, I sort of, this is my extra. I just accidentally, grabbed some see, from Netto. And today they actually have Danish Lurpak butter for 12 kroner for 200 gram. Yes, exactly, Diana. Yes, gray and yellow and see cream colors, but also a lot of yellow and green, blue, gray here. And look at all that bright colors to it. Yeah. They really did have a lot of offering here and some pink. Children's wear. They sometimes get this spot wear. Yeah, I mean, I use a lot of magazines and stuff like that. When I find them for free. And I even got this pizza. As you can see, they have frozen pizza for 10 krona. And that's, if you say $1 is 6 krona, so $1.3 for one of these for dinner pizzas, what frozen pizzas, and it tasted pretty good. Yeah, I mean, you can do that. But you know what? There will be a time, Kansas, where you run out of what you believe is a big stash. And suddenly, before you know it, hello, Sherry. Before you know it, Sherry, Kansas, these are something from my church. So yeah, and as you can see, I also got some free newspaper like this. So it is very great. And I want to show you because here in Denmark, we don't buy plastic bags anymore. You can't buy them for shopping. Um, I want to show you. Oh yes, if you get a lot of catalogs, yeah, me too. And even my son is actually saving his junk mail for me. But I want to show you here in Denmark, a lot of shops have stopped selling plastic bags. So what you're actually going now is you're buying these. I was thinking you could actually sort of, cut it up in the bottom here, and you have like a, you can put it on when you're painting. It's made out of sort of nylon. It actually reminds me of a blouse. Isn't it true? I mean, look at it. It is actually like a blouse. So if you cut it up, you can, yeah, make a protection. Oh, you're getting thinner and thinner. Yes, and this cost about 5 kroner. Yeah, and that means they come like this, and you sort of roll them up and fold them. I'm not sure this is correct, but then there's actually like an elastic to it. You can sort of put around, and you can sort of snip it inside your bag like this. But I have always, got my own here. And as you can see, I have simply tied my keys to my bag like this. So yeah, I think it's a great idea too with the clip. So I'll put it on my space here. So yeah, that's it for now, girls. I know some of you are just arrived, but Barbara and Sherry, it is 1 o'clock in Denmark. So, and I am going to have people this in 6 hours. They're going to start, and I hope I can wake up. Yes, I need to go to bed, and I have put 2 alarm clocks because otherwise they're going to piss off on me if I don't open my door. They're going to call a locksmith. So, yeah, good night, Deborah. And you too. It is Wednesday today. No, it is Thursday. Friday evening. I will have a good night, and thank you, Barbara. And Candice, Friday. Um, I hope I can go live stream about 6 o'clock here in Denmark. Yep. So I hope I'll see all of you on Friday. And I hope so. Oh, sweet raw streams. Yeah, I can trust you, my crafty friends. I can almost do it autopilot and dream about it. Thank you. So I make no promise, but hopefully, as I say, I know I have tried, but with all these strange people, I can't say. So love you. You're welcome, and sweet dreams to all of you. And bye for now.